Hey, I'm Dr. Rhett Polka, and I wanted to bring to you some food for thought as you're looking for a physical therapist, the expense of physical therapy, the results that you get with physical therapy, because hopefully you're going to go somewhere where you get results. So what are you actually paying for when you go to a conventional PT? Any PT clinic that's out there is going to be conventional PT versus going to 180, where we do the opposite of everything that you're going to get elsewhere. So let's look at pricing and see what you pay for conventional versus 180. So conventional physical therapy, average number of visits per patient is 2 to 3 visits a week for 6 to 8 weeks. Most insurances, you're gonna be paying a $70 copay before you meet your deductible. So if we run just 2 visits a week times 6 weeks, that's coming out to $840 that you would be paying for those visits if you hadn't met your deductible. If you had met your deductible, typical insurance is going to leave you with a $40 copay. So for the same amount of visits, just 2 visits a week for 8 weeks, low end, you're going to be paying $540 for those visits. Now, most importantly, what are you going to get for those visits? So if you're going in to see them for some kind of low back pain, knee pain, if you're an athlete, something like that, likelihood of you going back to play after your first visit is pretty close to 0. You're going to be told to rest, stop doing what you like to do. If you're a runner, stop running for 2 weeks, put a brace on. You might be charged for a brace, you might be charged for some tape. So you're gonna have some upcharges here. You're also probably going to be put on meds, take pain medication, take anti-inflammatories, those types of things. Long-term progress, most patients after 6 weeks of physical therapy see little to no progress and end up paying between either $840 or $540 to get relatively nowhere. Thanks to insurance, because you're running insurance over in this scenario, you're going to wait a week or 2 just to get in to see physical therapy. So your problem is going to get worse. You're going to lose more time at what you want to be doing. If you're an athlete, that's more time on the bench, season lost, because you have to get a referral, you have to get authorization, you have to jump through all of the hoops that insurance companies make you jump through, hoping you don't use your insurance. You're also going to have to see the physician first. What are they gonna do? Most likely imaging. X-rays, unneeded MRIs, scare you into thinking you have something wrong with you that's probably not even a factor. And you're going to get a bill for outstanding balances here, because the likelihood of your insurance company telling the physical therapy clinic the wrong information about meeting your deductible or what your copay is extremely high. So after not getting any results, already being out somewhere between $500 and $900, you're going to get a bill to follow that up with. Now let's see what would happen if you went to 180, where we are going to be out-of-network providers with your insurance, meaning we can give you a super bill at the end of your visits. You can submit that to insurance and you're going to get reimbursed. So this total here that I'm going to show you for coming here could actually be much lower than the number that I have on the board. So we're going to see you 5 times over the span of 3 weeks. That's the average patient here per diagnosis. That's ankle sprains, that's low back pain, that's shoulder impingement issues with pickleball, tennis, throwing, that's plantar fasciitis. And when you pay for this, you can buy a punch pass. That punch pass is going to cost $467.50, done out the door. You're not going to be hit with any other bills while you're coming in for those 5 visits. Compare that to this, and you're actually paying us less, seeing us less, and the most important thing, results. You're most likely going to go back to your activity after the first visit. So we don't tell patients go home and rest. We tell patients leave here and go work out, go run, go play with your grandchildren, go do whatever it is that you couldn't do here before you came in, because after we get to the root cause of your problem and educate you about that and give you strategies to use as far as exercise at home, you will go back after 1 visit to doing some type of activity. After the 5th visit, after 3 weeks, you should be all the way back. Now, this is not true for post-op patients, so those would be a different scenario. So back to play after the first week or the first visit. No return of symptoms after 2 months. So here, not only